Hello, brothers, and greetings again from your international headquarters. I'm J.B. Goll, the Director of Chapter Services for Phi Gamma Delta, and wishing you a very happy October and greeting you in this October's The Good News edition of Phi Gamma Delta's Friday Letter. Hope you all know that this edition of the Friday Letter goes to all undergraduate brothers, all of our graduate advisors, all of our Greek advisors. It's really to spread the good news of Phi Gamma Delta, all the great things that our brothers and chapters are doing. And in this edition, you will be able to see even more accolades and accomplishments that our chapters and brothers have made. Over the last few years, Phi Gamma Delta has kind of become known as the quote-unquote football running fraternity. We have a number of chapters who are planning ball runs, who have already done ball runs. They've named them the rivalry runs, and there was an article in last fall's edition of the Phi Gamma Delta magazine. So if you're interested in that, check that out, but be tuning in to ESPN each Saturday as we get more and more coverage for our chapters and the ball runs that they do. Also, above this video, you'll see some important address information. Your address information should appear on the screen, and if it's not correct, please click on the link and change it or send an email back as directed. We want your permanent or parent's address. We need your cell phone. We need your email address. This is just so that Phi Gamma Delta can keep in good communication with you throughout your undergraduate career and then onto your graduate career. I wanted to speak with you today a little bit about some of our younger, not necessarily younger, but famous Fijis that I don't think a lot of brothers know about, that they're out there, they're on TV and in the movies a lot, but they just haven't gotten the recognition through Phi Gamma Delta as a famous Fiji as some of the others. You're all aware of Jack Nicklaus, Hale Irwin, our two key golfers, Johnny Carson, Calvin Coolidge, all brothers that we're very proud of. But there's kind of a new crop of famous Fijis that is out there that is really making a name for themselves. Probably one of the most recognizable is Seth Meyers, who's been on Saturday Night Live, probably I think for the last 8 years, the Weekend Update host, and gets a lot of good publicity on TV and on the internet. He is a Northwestern brother, class of 1996. He also has a real-life younger brother, Josh Myers, who's also a Northwestern brother, class of 98, who's been on some TV shows and movies and was on that 70s show. Colin Eggesfield is an Illinois Wesleyan and Iowa brother. He is on the new remake of Melrose Place. It's on the CW. Most college campuses have had Jim Gaffigan come as a speaker or as a comedian. He is a Purdue brother, class of 1988. Also, Rob Riggle is a Kansas brother, class of 92. He's been on The Daily Show, Saturday Night Live. He was the cop in The Hangover, which I'm sure a lot of you have seen. Then some of the athletes. Mark Loretta, third baseman for the Dodgers, a Northwestern brother as well, class of 93. He's played for a lot of major league teams and is a great baseball player, great brother in the fraternity. Billy Cundiff is a brother from Drake, class of 2002. He's a kicker. He's been with the Dallas Cowboys, a number of teams. He's currently kicking for the Cleveland Browns. Of course, Brian Greasy, quarterback from Michigan, class of 97, played for the Bears and the Broncos and the Buccaneers. Currently retired, doing some broadcasting, but you never know, he may be making a comeback someday. Speaking of broadcasting, Ed Cunningham, it's a Washington brother who is on ESPN, is doing the new college football live show as a commentator, and then with Ron Franklin does one of the key Saturday afternoon games. So those are some brothers that you're probably seeing on TV that you may not even know that are brothers, but that we should be very proud of in the fraternity. I'm filming this on Thursday the 15th. Bill Martin and I are about ready to head out, driving over to Newark, Delaware for the chartering of the new Delta chapter at the University of Delaware. This is a colony that was started about 2 years ago. We've never had a chapter at Delaware before, so we're very excited. Going to be initiating 44 brothers into the fraternity, and there's an additional fall pledge class of 10 more men. So we'll be pledging 54 into the fraternity and initiating 44. Then before the next update, there's also rechartering out at the University of California at San Diego. We've had a chapter there in the past, and over the last 3 years have come back and have a strong group of over 60 men there. And so we will be initiating them into the fraternity the first weekend in November. So, brothers, keep up the great work. Thank you for everything that you're doing for Phi Gamma Delta. Be proud of your brothers for everything that's going on in the fraternity, and have a great rest of the week.